Hello, this is Mohammed.
Hi, Mohammed. I see that you sent me a proposal for my listing at F.
I think I sent you an LOI. Curious, did you get any? Do you have any questions specific to the LOI?
Yes, I don't know what an LOI is.
It's a letter of intent for purchasing a house. That's what it is.
Okay, I wanted to speak to you first before I address bring this to my buyer, my seller. Excuse me, my seller.
Sure. What do you have? I mean, do you have any question with the LOI? Do you want to explain what the LOI is about, or do you have any questions specific
to the approximate mortgage 4775 plus cash to seller. What would be the cash to seller?
So that depends on the PITI and the cash flow. So the offer that we are making, it's called a subject to offer. So we are offering to step in, take over the seller's mortgage payment, and based on the seller's equity, we're going to make a down payment. If the seller have like 5 to 7% equity on the house, we're just going to pay that up on closing and take over the mortgage payment. If the seller has a lot of equity, let's say a couple $100,000 worth of equity or like $100,000 worth of equity, we're going to make a down payment on their equity, and rest of their equity going to be paid over time with a balloon period on it, basically. What we are trying to accomplish here is we are looking to buy rentals on subject to where we can actually leverage the seller's existing mortgage and the interest rate, and then give the seller what their equity is over time. That's what we are trying to do. And we're willing to cover your 3% commission and the closing cost, so the seller gets their full equity.
So if she's asking 110, which I know is a ridiculous number, what are you offering as far as a purchase price?
So if the listing price is 110, we have no problem going at 110 as long as the house will cash flow when you take it over as a rental. Okay? So I don't know what her monthly payment is for her existing mortgage, which we're going to take over. Let's say, for example, her mortgage payment is PITI is about $750. Let's just say, for example, right? And let's say we can rent out the house for $1,200, right? We have no problem going in, giving her the listing price whatsoever, as long as she's okay for us to step in, take over her mortgage payment, number one, and number two, pay a down payment on her equity, and rest of the equity she'll get over time, not all at the same time on closing. We don't really mind about the purchase price because our goal is to leverage the existing mortgage and pay the equity over time based on the cash flow.
Oh, I see. I don't think she's going to go for. For payment. She wants to cash out. She's moving, and she needs the funds to buy a place up there.
I
don't think that this model. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I understand. I mean, if that's not an option, but that's how our offer works. Unfortunately.
Okay, I got you. All righty. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good day.
To be honest with you, I have 2 listings, and you're the second person that sent me this model. Yeah. And all the years I've been in real estate, I've never seen this. You know what I mean? Someone's offering me. My place is going for $522, and they're offering me $15,000 cash. Like I don't. What? Yeah.
So you had another offer like that on your own house, own property? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I have another listing, which is my own personal home, and it's listed at $522,000, and I'm offering $4,000 in closing costs for the buyer, but they're offering me $15,000 cash to walk away. I'm like, what? I have over $300,000 in equity.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On what's been selling, right? So right now, the house right behind me just sold for $530. Just closed 3 weeks ago for $530. I'm listed at $522. I'm also giving $4,000 worth of $4,000 close towards the buyer's closing costs. and this person is offering me $15,000.
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, I'll be honest with you, this offer that we make, we're not the seller's first choice, right? There are some scenarios where the seller maybe is upside down, means that they bought the house, let's say 2021, they don't have any equity, they have to write a check to get rid of the house, or they're in pre-foreclosure. Like we're buying two houses right now, both of them in pre-foreclosure, one in Cleveland, Texas, and one in New Brunswick, Texas. We're going to be closing on both of them like this next month. Both of them has arrears on it. And there is another house we are closing on Phoenix, Arizona. There, the seller has about $700,000 in equity, but the seller is not willing to take a hit on his equity once he sell the house. So what he's doing is he's actually deferring his taxes by taking the payment over time. He's just going to be paying the taxes on the down payment that we're going to be making him, which is about close to like $100,000. The house is about 1.1 mil, right? And then the rest of the payment he's going to get over time, and then he's going to defer the rest of it when he gets the balloon period, like the balloon payment. So
I mean, it's actually a good business model. If I didn't need the money because I'm moving out of the country, I would even consider that on my home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would consider, but I need the money to go and buy or build in Jamaica. So it's not something that I can even consider here.
Right. The reason why I'm actually mentioning that to you is because I have done repetitive business with the multiple realtor. I mean, the initial, listing that they had, the seller wasn't open to it, but that realtor actually bought me some other properties that I actually was able to buy because I explained them the situation. Like, this is what we're willing to do. Initially, that offer didn't work out. I actually bought like 4 houses this year, me and my partners, obviously. Bought 4 houses this year from one realtor, and they actually work with a lot of like newly home buyer. They actually do marketing for that. They're in Texas. They cover the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they just bought me those leads. The initial listing that I sent the LOI for did not work out, and then we hopped on a call like you. I explained them this is what we do, and they was able to bring like 4 deals where the seller supposed to write a check to get rid of the house. They all had VA loan, and they was like deployed overseas. And we just was able to like give the seller about like $5,000 in their pocket instead of them paying the closing costs and everything. So I'm just explaining to you so that maybe in the future, if you get somebody like that, you can just bring it to us. We'll make sure that you get paid from our side.
You know what? I'm going to definitely hold on to your information. And discuss it with my broker because we might have a couple of people that might fit right into that that in that situation. For instance, I have all right. So in my community, there's 3 homes for sale. There's one for $545. There's one for mine, $522, and then my client, a friend of mine, who's going through a divorce. It's a desperate situation, and they just lowered it to $500. If you want to go and look at it, and maybe that might work for them. You know what I mean? He does have a realtor, but definitely that might be something that they might entertain because when I tell you he's desperate, he's desperate.
Okay. I will look into that right away, and I'm going to give the realtor a call and see if I can work something. I'm going to give them a call. Thank you very much. And you have my number?
You're welcome.
If you get anything, just give me a call like that. Anything like that, just give me a call. We can work something out.
Absolutely, without a doubt. All right. God bless you, and I pray all goes well. Bye.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.